Hello?
Hi, is this Megan?
Yeah, who's this?
Hi, Megan. It's Jeff and Jen at Q102. How are you this morning?
Okay. Why are you guys calling?
So you got a few minutes to come on the radio with us?
I guess. Why?
We spoke to Robert, who you met in the beer line at the church festival, and he said you were great. He seems to really like you. Told us all about your date, hanging out at the Reds game, going to the Holy Grail after. And I think he wants to see you again. And he might have reached out a couple times and never heard back. So we just thought we'd check in and meet the lady behind the legend.
I think he didn't hear back for a reason. That date was it was such a disappointment. Like, it was going so well. Like, I was really into him. You know, I thought maybe it could lead to something. But then he pulled this really douchey move, and I was completely turned off. That was it.
At what point did this happen? Was this at the game or at the Grail?
So we were walking around the banks, and some random girl yelled his name. And, I mean, this is crazy. He turned, looked at her, and then, you know, he grabbed my hand and was like, come on, and, like, we walked away. Like, it was weird. He was, like, totally avoiding her. So, of course, I asked, like, who was that, you know? Mm-hmm. And I am not joking. He said, some girl I at a party once.
Oh, God. Come on.
Oh, my Lord.
I mean, seriously? So, I mean, that was it for me. Like, completely unnecessary and just gross.
Case dismissed.
Thank you.
Robert.
I mean, you don't always got to tell the truth, dude. Just so you know.
I mean, I was being honest and completely transparent here.
Clearly.
Like, she's kind of crazy. And I run into her, like, every once in a while when I'm out, and she always corners me and wants to talk, and she thinks we should be dating. It's always awkward and uncomfortable. I mean, also, this was years ago. So, yeah, maybe I'm just too used to just saying it out loud. But I was telling the truth. You know, at this party, we were both drunk. I mean, I didn't sleep with her.
Okay. I mean, you couldn't say something like, oh, this girl I used to know, she's a little crazy, or, like, I dated her. Like, that's fine. You know,
gave her the old Mount Healthy handshake.
I mean,
or something, you know?
Like,
is that a thing?
No, I have no idea.
Oh.
Just made it up.
It is now.
You know, I don't know. Maybe I was just feeling too comfortable with you to tell you the complete truth. I was just trying to avoid an awkward moment for everybody. So I don't see why that's so wrong.
Oh, no, that didn't make me feel uncomfortable at all. That's totally normal. I have never heard somebody say that ever.
I mean,
Like,
would it
that
be
says
different
a lot
if I said, if I
What
would
are
have
you
said,
gonna
oh,
say
that's someone
about
I
me?
slept with? What makes the difference between someone I slept with and someone I honestly?
Oh,
Less
ew.
rude. Are you kidding me? Also, like, what are you going to say about me? Like, let's say we hooked up and I never spoke to you again, which is my plan. Like, what are you going to say about me if I randomly see you? Don't say anything.
I'm just going to say, like, yeah, I used to date this uptight bitch.
Oh.
Okay, that's enough.
Damn.
And you're wondering why I didn't text you back. Really?
Let me ask you something, Robert. If you're on a date with a woman and you're walking down the street with her and all of a sudden she spots a guy, grabs you by the hand and says, let's go. And you're like, wait, who is that? And she says, oh, that's just some guy I gave a BJ to.
Oh, yeah.
I think my chances are pretty good for that BJ then, right?
Oh.
We got to wrap this up.
Yeah,
Yes.
we got to end it
Yeah.
here.
We got to wrap this up.
Totes my goats. This has been just a disaster, but thank you.
All right. Megan, I'm sorry it deteriorated so quickly, but we appreciate you coming on Second Date Update and explaining your side of the story, and we totally get it now.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Oh, that was short and sweet.
If you
That was a real banger.
need our help with a second date update, send us an email, Jeff and Jen at WKRQ.com.